Hello Sagittarius, it's Lynn from DevineCentral. I am here with your February 2022 tarot reading. We are going to pull a few cards in various areas of your life and see what February has in store for you. So let's change cameras so you can follow along. We are going to be using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot this month. It's a lovely colorful deck. We need something colorful, don't we? February is always so dark and dreary. You know, everyone's turned off all their Christmas lights and put away all the fun stuff, and now we're just waiting for spring. So, I've shuffled. Let's just get on with it. Work, finances, personal relationships or love, friends, family, and social life, and then we're going to end up with your personal growth. Wow, that's kind of amazing. All right, we're going to end the reading with asking Spirit for a little bit of advice for you for the month of February. Okay, these are just strange cards for some reason to me. All right, we're going to start with Ace of Cups. Work for, hopefully for a change, is going to be really satisfying, emotionally satisfying. I think you're going to, it just feels like it's the beginning of maybe a new project that you really wanted, or something is coming your way that's just going to be really going to make you happy at work. I don't know how many people are like really happy at work, but this is something coming along that is just going to, you know, just get your juices flowing. And lucky for you. I wish we all had that this month. So it's, you know, it's something you're going to be really grateful for. All I can say. As far as your finances go, well, you know what? We've got the 3 of Hearts here, and I'm sorry, you know, you see the heart and you think of the heart. We have the 3 of Swords here. And what this card typically represents is, you know, the three daggers in the heart, and we feel that. And so, but and that's an emotion. It strikes an emotion in us, but it's not an emotional card. It's swords. It's about intellect and maybe a little bit of conflict, but it's about clarity and communication and how we communicate our thought processes to other people. I like to see this card as wounding with words. So we're wounding the heart. It's something, you know, maybe we had a really bad argument with somebody, a loved one, possibly our better half, over money issues or over finance issues. Maybe we said a few things that we kind of regretted. Maybe we got so frustrated with ourselves and life that we went out and spent a bunch of money, and now we're regretting it. And you know, you're going to have to take back those shoes that you can't afford. So it's you know, we kind of reap what we sow here. I think that it's the drawback, whatever it may be, it's minor. It's a 3. It's not. It's on a spectrum of you know, 1 to 10. It's pretty darn minor, but it tells me that this is not something that someone else is doing to you. This is something you're kind of doing to yourself. So you need to buck up here and start paying more attention to your finances. This is just a little. This is kind of a little. I don't know, like a slap on the back of the head for you this month. And so you need to watch your pennies and your nickels and your dimes this month. For your relationship and your relationships, not just with other people but with yourself, we have there's a lot of people activity going on here. A lot of it's related around people. Obviously, a relationship card would be, but here we have the Page of Pentacles. And honestly, I think that in the relationship, the energy that's here, pages are a lot about new directions. They're also about news. It's about education. But I think that I think maybe there's a chance that somebody in this relationship is being kind of immature about money. And this is what might have sparked an argument of some kind about finances this month. Pages are the bottom of the spectrum. They are the least mature of the court cards. And so that's that energy of saying, hey, I really, I want to do the right thing, but they just don't know what it is, or they screwed up. But I think that there's been some type of there's something having to do with money here, and do you see the third eye at the top of this card in the picture? The better half, whether it's you or the better half, somebody knows that what they did is, they're trying to pretend, they're feigning ignorance. Okay, they're trying to say, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, they did. And the eye tells me that they knew. They're just trying to minimize the amount of stupidity at this point, be it you or them. But for whatever reason, I think that there's arguments over money this month, a little bit. And so you need to see what you can do to nip that in the bud before this month gets too much farther along, just try to get in front of it. And then that would minimize any bad feelings or bad words. And just be careful what you say about it. Now, as far as your friends and family go, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is kind of a scattered, reckless energy that's going to be flying through your social circle. It's oftentimes about somebody that is real excited and giddy about something that's going on in their life, and they just go overboard. This is my bull in a china shop, is what I like to call this energy. And you know what? It can be actually, it can be quite exhilarating. It can be exciting to be able to side with somebody who's going somewhere and doing something exciting. It can also be a little annoying at times when you have somebody that's just constantly on, and they just make you nervous being around them because they just don't turn it off. But something's going on that is really picking up speed in your inner circle, and it's something that you may be excited about. It's something you might be annoyed by, and I'm not quite sure what that would be. But watch for that in your social circle. When it comes to your personal development or your personal life, we have the Page of Wands. So again, here we still have that, we have that energy. Wands are about fire and about energy and about passion. It's like career over work. The difference between Pentacles and Wands is just the passionate level of where we are in our lives. But it's if Wands are about energy and Pages are about new directions, and they are also about maybe not being real mature. You might be in the beginning stages you might just be thinking now about doing something with your own spirituality. You might be thinking this month about doing something that's good for you, but you don't really know where to start because you're at the bottom of the spectrum. You're new at this. And that could be what's going on for you this month. Or it could just be you're being a big fat immature baby about it, and there are things that you need to do for yourself. You just don't want to do it. So only you can be the one to know, right? No one else has to know, but you have to know because you have to live with it. So I'm saying if there's a new direction coming, get in front of it and get educated by it. It's so much easier to get in front of these things than it is to try to, fix them after the fact. Our card from Spirit, what is our advice, or what do we need to go? What direction do we need to take this month to, for our best selves? And we have the Queen of Cups. And you know what it says? It says, be compassionate and be kind. So if you have somebody in your inner circle that is driving you nutty with all of their great, their good energy, or there's just way too much flitting and stuff going on around you, be kind about how you approach it. If you don't like it, maybe you should just step back instead of saying something that you will later regret because you won't be able to take it back, right? So I think that it's the card of compassion this month. Be compassionate for yourself, but be compassionate to others. And just to find a way of resolving your issues without having to, with a little bit of compassion, right? Without having it be something that you have to look over your shoulder later and apologize for. So that's the reading for this month, Sag. I am certainly hoping you have a great month. I am doing Wednesday mailbag readings. It's starting to pick up traction and get to be a little fun. So please stop by on Wednesday, or if nothing else, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and then you will know when I put out my Wednesday reading. I am also doing year-end readings right now. It's a great spread. Please look down below for details on that. And I will see you next month. Bye.